Thanks for watching SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
Welcome back in. I'm Eric Wilson, filling in for Don Brennan this week. We continue with the news. A large fire at a plastics recycling processing facility continues to burn in Richmond, Indiana. Officials say the fire broke out sometime around 2:40 p.m. It started in a tractor trailer on site and spread to 6 structures on the property. The blaze has been contained but is expected to burn for days. Richmond community has closed schools for the day and an evacuation order remains in effect within a half-mile of the fire. Additionally, personnel from the Environmental Protection Agency and the Indiana Department of Environmental Management are monitoring air quality. Republican Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina is expected to announce the launch of an exploratory committee for a 2024 presidential bid today, which is Wednesday. A source familiar with the matter confirmed that Scott, who has been teasing a White House bid for months, is expected to make the announcement in Iowa. Scott would be the second GOP candidate from South Carolina in the 2024 race, as former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley announced her candidacy in February. Scott has been making stops across the country on his Faith in America tour, which has fueled speculation that he could become the next candidate to formally challenge former President Donald Trump for the GOP nomination. Judge Edward DeValley denies former Theranos CEO Elizabeth Holmes' request to remain free on bail while she appeals her fraud conviction. Holmes' crime centered on touting Theranos' blood testing system as a revolutionary breakthrough in healthcare, raising nearly $1 billion from investors. However, the technology never came close to working like Holmes proposed, resulting in Theranos' scandalous collapse and the criminal case against its founder. A jury found her guilty in January of 2022 on 4 counts of fraud. She was sentenced to more than 11 years in prison. New York City Police Department unveiled 3 new pieces of technology in their help to fight crime. WNBC's Gus Rosendale introduces us to the new recruits expected to hit the streets this summer.
First, there is DigiDog, sniffing out danger. Then there's the GPS Dart, tracking cars driven by people up to no good. And you might run into this roundish robot, keeping an eye on places like Times Square.
We want the public to know that the use of these technologies will be transparent, consistent, and always done in collaboration with the people that we serve.
The NYPD showcasing 3 new tools that will be rolled out in the coming months. Pilot programs, the department says, linking cops with new technology, especially during extreme situations.
In hostage negotiations, counterterrorism incidents, and other situations as needed.
DigiDog was originally launched during the de Blasio administration, but the program was suspended. Civil rights activists said it was an example of over-aggressive policing. Today, Mayor Adams barked back at those complaints.
DigiDog is out of the pound. DigiDog is now part of the toolkit that we are using.
Similar robots have been used in places like airports and college campuses, cameras and two-way communications, connecting police with people who need help. The GPS Dart, already in use, launched in some cases at so-called ghost cars, illegal rides using phony paper license plates.
And while we're doing this, it allows our officers to stay safe, limit pursuits, and let the GPS do its job.
So who pays for all this stuff? Well, police say $750,000 for 2 dogs comes from forfeiture money, additional funds from the capital budget. The mayor took a bite at reporters asking specific money questions.
This is an investment in our public safety.
That was Gus Rosendale for that report. Appreciate that. I'm looking forward to see DigiDog in Times Square, hopefully this summer. All right, coming up, Chief Meteorologist Justin Mosley is back. Your complete Weather Authority forecast. Keep it right here.